Hey y'all, I am at the south rim of the Grand Canyon on vacation, and I'm trying to keep these videos going, so I'm going to read, I'm going to skip ahead. I'm going to read day 39. I've just felt impressed by the Holy Spirit to share that with you today, and the book is called The Position of Your Heart and the Healing of a Nation. I don't know how to turn it around, but anyway, y'all know what it is. Okay, day 39, what I've learned. Sometimes when we hear God or get a prophetic word, we don't really have a complete understanding of what He's trying to tell us. It takes time to unpack it and see the full manifestation of it. Due to our life experiences and woundedness, we see through a glass dimly. But as we hold that word in our hearts and ponder it, let it marinate and expand and allow God to fully develop it into our inner man, over time we will see God's true intent for it. Some prophetic words are like seeds, and they take years to mature to fruit. Years ago, while I was walking on the beach, I heard the Lord say, "I saved you alone, I called you alone, and now you need to learn to be alone with me." I pondered that in my heart and thought I had an understanding of it. Then God took me on a wilderness adventure for several years, and I discovered I knew very little at all. Yet I continued to seek God's full revelation on it. Recently, I walked that same beach, and God reminded me of that word He had given me years earlier. The Holy Spirit began unpacking that to me at a much greater and deeper level, and my faith was challenged as I began to seek His complete meaning and purpose for my life. If we are really fortunate and blessed in life, we have a spouse or kids or a few close friends or mentors that we can have those deep, intimate conversations with and truly share our hearts with. Cherish that. It is rare. It is a rare, precious jewel, a gift from God. Hang on, my kids are calling me. But for the most part, most people live a secret life that is hidden deep within and never gets tapped to be released to its fullest potential, which is what God desires. There's a well inside of you that wants to spring up and out. I know this doesn't apply to all of us, but at one time or another, most of us can relate to some of this. Thank God for inner healing. There have been times we put on a smile and a happy face when we're around others, yet on the inside, we are a big mess. We have kids who are hurting, struggling, in abusive relationships, or won't even talk to us or think we're insane. We despise our jobs and our finances are in a mess. We have addictions or hidden sins that we brush off or refuse to face and admit. We are constantly fighting with thoughts of depression or even suicide while walking in pride, rebellion, and unforgiveness. The struggles are real. Life is hard. We get hurt, and it takes a minute or two, or a lifetime, to get back up sometimes, and if the truth be known, some things we never fully get over or recover from. Yet through it all, I've learned a few things. I've learned to love people, even when they're downright mean. I've learned to always keep my heart tender to the things of God. I've learned that it's okay to love people who don't love you back. I've learned that we overcome evil with good. I've learned that I don't know everything, and I'm not always right. Hang on. And I can't fix people. Only God can. It's not my portion to fix, it's my portion to love. Most importantly, I've learned to just say, I believe the Word and God. I've learned not to just say I believe the Word and God, but to live it. Actions really do speak louder than words. My beliefs and my love for God are best shown in my daily walk. James 4:17 says, "So whoever knows the right thing to do and fails to do it, for him it is sin." I've learned that God is real and He wants the best for me. I've learned to allow God to come into those hidden places and bring healing and wholeness to all areas of my life, and to put my faith in the one who will never leave me or forsake me. I've learned that Holy Spirit is always with me, and He is my best teacher, counselor, comforter, and friend. He always listens, and He always talks, and He's never rude or controlling like some people can be. I've learned it's best to stay away from some people, bless them, and love them from a distance. I've learned that people will hurt you, even the ones that you love and have helped, but love them and help them anyway. I've learned that God knows best, and His ways are higher than my ways. I've learned to laugh more, to love more, and even to cry more. Tears are healing. I've learned that people will disappoint you, but God will not. I've learned that people are not my Holy Spirit, and I cannot be their Holy Spirit either. I've learned that there is a place, a void, in each of us that only God can fill. Nothing else will do. I've learned that God is a covenant-keeping God who is searching for covenant-keeping people. I've learned the real meaning of entering into a covenant with God. I've learned that it's okay to hurt, and now I understand a little more how Job felt when he said, "Though he slay me, I will trust him." Job 13:15. And when I look back on this journey a few years from now, then too will I realize that my understanding was shallow and limited, because I will have moved to a deeper and more intimate place with the Father, because that is where He has taken me and also where I desire to go. A place where I lay my head on His chest and be so close that I can hear and feel His heartbeat for me, my family, my region, and my nation. Right now, why not lift your hands and say, "Take me higher, Lord. Take me deeper, Lord. I want more of you. I surrender my life fully to you today, and I enter into a covenant with you, Lord, to fulfill your plans for me and to become who you created me to be, and to help others do the same." Ask God to take you there. Start talking and communing with the Holy Spirit as though He's your best friend. Form that relationship with the one that the Father sent you when Jesus returned to heaven. Your life will never be the same, and you will discover your purpose and God's plan for your life. You will be so glad you did. Get ready. It's a wonderful ride. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate that, and I appreciate y'all bearing with me here as we just skip ahead. They will be in order when we get them done, but I wanted to record one here at the Grand Canyon, y'all. It is absolutely amazing. God created this for our enjoyment. Thank you so much. God bless.